pizza or layers. When you look at the delicacy that you refer to as a pizza, we want you to remember this as a representation of you. So when you get down to the crust, the core, that is where the true ingredients are. So we're going to use this as a visualization and an analogy that if you take the layers off, and we will use examples, who do you perceive yourself to be? How do you portray yourself? As you portray may not be what others perceive, but what is your perception? What do you want to portray? And what do you actually do portray? How do you analyze this? There is some knowing and understanding, but a day of being cognizant, being aware of things you say. Do you say the word sorry a lot? Do you say other particular words a lot? Do you say things to yourself like, you never get it right? Hurry up, I'm always running late. Can't get it all done. What is your, as you say, self-talk? What are the things that you say to yourself? What are the things that you believe in? How do you view yourself? This gives you many clues. That is the first layer. Things you say as you go through your day. What are things you do? What are things you don't do? What are the, which you may say, excuses? That is more talk to pay attention to. Do you say to yourself, tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow? I don't have time. What are the things you say? That is another layer in the excuses aspect. Do you remain in a state of stability without change because you prefer comfort? And then the next layer can be goals not yet achieved. And writing goals are quite beneficial, but many have goals in the past that they haven't achieved. That is a clue. It is not to feel bad that you didn't achieve them, but what were the excuses therein? What were the reasons behind? It is not to cause you dismay, but it is information. In this layer, we'll call it the sauce, but it is what adds the glue to everything else. What adds the, without one layer, can you not get to the core? So in these goals that you haven't achieved, do you recall them? Did you set them at the beginning of the year? Do you set them intermittently? It is not to say that you did something wrong, but it is information. What information can be derived from this? The information that can be derived is that, was the goal not clear enough? Was there beliefs or things causing you to not allow them to happen. When you dig into the layers, you find much what can cause you to get to the core, the true ingredients. So once you realize these things and you get to the core, and you can rebuild, structuring, understanding, changing, allowing, embodying, and build a new delicacy with new ingredients. We know we have simplified this, but we shall suggest a few. The sauce or the glue, so the core is you, allowing any of the crust to be untainted with old flavors of the past. The past served you, let it go. The new sauce that you put on is connection to your true self, your complete connection to loving yourself, feeling your strengths, claiming your strengths, knowing your strengths, growing your strengths, and all these things, and knowing who you truly are and that you are capable of all things. Claiming this every day, feeling this every day, and realizing every day, allowing this glue to be the sauce, as you say, allowing it to be spread around with daily transitions from negative thoughts or things that you don't know how, all these things that you are not able, and spreading them around with the knife, so to speak, the spreader of belief in self. You spread that sauce around with the belief in self and trust in self. Trust that you are all you need to be once you release all these things and transmute them and change them and ingrain the new, the spreader of belief. And sprinkle on all the ingredients of creation, including experiences you would like to experience as goals you are going to achieve, including the daily things that you do to achieve those. And wake up in the morning every day and understand the ingredients for a place, and understand you have full capability of achieving all things that you need to achieve, and full capabilities of tapping into every aspect of you that you are. So, through creation of this new delicacy, peel off the layers of the old and create the new. We understand this is very generic, but we want you to remember the process. Many of you have already peeled layers, but many of you have not. Begin to see this as a process that does not need to take much time, but a daily awareness of it and daily commitment to it will bring into you all that exists and merge it with you in the full creation of your own. Thank you.